C secure.
What's up, everybody? I'm on vacation, so now I'm gonna do a commentary tonight. It's a beautiful night here in Boston, absolutely gorgeous out. It's actually been kind of like a not so hot August, so it's kind of weird. But anyways, I got a bunch of topics today from Twitter, and I'll just jump right at it. Start with Rick, aka Disco Camo, and he asked, "Oh yeah, I did another CC on this Black Ops 2. It was like a summary type of CC, and actually it looks fucking nice. So that's that. Disco Rick was like, first thing was Ben Affleck as Batman. This is fucking, oh my god, it's got the whole internet world in an uproar today, and it's like, I'd probably say it's like 70% negative, 30% positive. In my opinion, I've seen it before. I've seen it with Heath Ledger, and God, you guys most people are too young to remember. I mean, when Michael Keaton. Oh fuck! Alex just fucking texted me. Hold on, I'm gonna have to stop this for a second. False alarm. Alex just like my picture from tonight. Basically, what the hell's on my floor? In my opinion, I think Ben Affleck. I think people are just looking back at some of the stupid movies he did and the Jiggly or the crap that is, and some other goofy movies. But he's proven that he's a really good actor, and he's in some films, and he's a great director. So I think people are just overreacting to this whole thing. I mean, look at what Heath Ledger did. He did a bunch of kid movies and some regular like normal movies, and he like came out of nowhere and had a great role as the Joker. And I think we should just give him a chance. He's got the look, he's got the height. Watch him get like fucking jacked and like just blow us all away, Like I don't think he's gonna be like, yo, what up, kid? I'm the fucking Dark Knight dude. Fucking let's go to Gotham. You know what I'm saying? Pocket. Pocket. He ain't gonna do that. So I wouldn't worry about that. So, in my opinion, I think he'll do a good job, but we have to wait and see. Second one, Rat Bastard. He talking about Cummins diesels and stuff like that. I've only driven Cummins Dodge. There's the cop for the commentary, and so for me, it's always Cummins. What else did he ask? Oh, he was talking about bro dozers. I don't really see them around where I live. I mean, I know down south, like in Florida. I even have some friends who have fucking F-250s, all that shit, like jacked to all hell, and I don't see the whole point of it, but I guess different places like obviously down in like Florida, it's like fucking huge. Get like a bro dozer and get like an airboat and go fucking fishing and all that shit. But not up here. What else? All right, next one's Mishu. Next gen. I could probably do a whole commentary on this. What up, Reed? When it comes down to it, at least for me, just from my opinion and for my stint, just me. I play Call of Duty. Okay, I do play other games once in a while, but I'm mostly a COD player, and that's what I enjoy. That's what most of my friends play, and that's what I've been playing for a long time. And anything else I used to play, I just really don't play anymore. I get on COD to have fun, and if you think about it from that perspective, Xbox One versus PS4. Xbox One now has the dedicated servers. They have the DLC always first. Like, it's been always first for a while now. And most of my friends that I know are mostly of them are staying on the Xbox. So it just makes it easier for me to choose the Xbox. The systems. You can talk about the specs all day long. Look what happened last time. The PS3 was stronger than the Xbox, and it didn't do shit. All the Xbox games were almost all better. So I don't really care about that crap. That's just stupid. And I just don't like the PS3 controller. I don't know if I could ever get used to the PS4. I mean, I probably could, but the Xbox One controller looks fucking badass. And I don't know. I just for me, I had originally pre-ordered the PS4. After everything changed, all their fucking rules and all that shit completely changed. I went back to Xbox One, and I was like, I hate the whole fact that I have to keep the Kinect or have, even have it with it. But I honestly don't care. I'm just gonna fucking buy it, put it away. That's it. I'll just use the Xbox as let's like a 360. So another thing, real quick, you could say is like the PS4 versus Xbox Ones. Like if you're a hardcore gamer and don't just play COD, then you would choose like what's the better exclusives. And I honestly don't know really what the big ones are for each, but I mean for me at least, fucking Titanfall, kid, looks fucking outrageous, and I want that, so I want the Xbox One. So that's just boom, it's just obvious I want to keep that shit. So that's my opinion. He said motivation too. Motivation for the second one. This one, for anything in like your life, your job or gym or fucking school, to keep motivated is like it's probably one of the most important things in your life. I'm trying to think if I can go with this because motivation deals with everything. Like you have to keep motivated to go to the gym, not be lazy. You have to keep motivated to go to school and get good grades and not be a lazy fuck. And like. You have to kind of make. You have to have. Yeah. Well, I'm trying to think. You have to have some sort of role models to like go by and say, "Wow!" Like look at this person, like my dad or my brother or somebody, and say, "Look how successful he was," and you have to have that motivate you to want to excel and like kick ass at work or school and be like, "Fuck! I want to be that good. I want to make that much money." I want to buy those wheels, or I want to take this girl out. Or if you see a chick and you'd be like, damn, I want to get fucking shredded wheat fucking for the summer, so I can go to the beach and see this girl go, damn son, look at this kid's abs and muscles. I want to be all upon that. So motivation works in every single type of thing that we live in. So yeah, but the thing is, it's very very hard to keep motivated for some people. Because people just like to get lazy, It's so easy to become lazy nowadays. Like, nobody leaves the house. Everybody sits on their fucking phone, the computer, the Xbox, laptop. It's just like it's a whole like different world we live in. So, staying motivated is very difficult, especially even for me, like a gym rat. I used to be a major gym rat, and it's hard for me to stay motivated sometimes. So that's a loaded question. The third one, Misha asked about genital warts. Luckily, I never had them. I don't think I even know friends who had them or family. I have heard stories though from my friends that a couple chicks they were seeing, some broads, had some shit going downstairs, and I didn't really ask about it. I didn't want to hear about it, but I definitely have heard about it from friends. But I ain't got that shit inside. You know what I'm saying? I'm all set with that. So yeah, that's about it for genital warts. Allie J asks, have I ever had lucid dreams or out of body experiences? I mean, lucid dreams. I mean, I've had some fucking wacky dreams my whole life. I don't really do drugs or trip or any of that shit. But of course, I had some really crazy dreams that they were so realistic that I would think that that actually happened in real life. And I wake up and I go, wait a second, didn't I do this? I felt like I had driven somewhere or been with somebody or some crazy shit like that. Like I've had shit like that happen before. But out of body experiences, I have not experienced that. That's for sure. And like I've never, I almost died of that story I told you guys before about when I was a main carbon dioxide, but I didn't feel like I was dead or anything like that. So, all right, hold on a second. I had to stop real quick because I wasn't sure if I had enough gameplay left because Kiara asked some good things. And next up is Kiara, aka Sunny Bunny, aka Best Tristana. Whatever she's talking, it's that lol stuff. But she asked about the Boogeyman. I mean, when I was little, I always heard about it from cousins and my parents and stuff. They'd always say if you don't sleep, if you don't get to bed and like shut your light off, the boogeyman's gonna come and like fucking kill you or shit like that. And it used to scare the living hell out of me, so I hated it. And my sister used to say it was in my closet, it was under my bed. The boogeyman's gonna get you if you're an ass, you little asshole and little brat. So basically, it scared the fuck out of me. So I hated the goddamn boogeyman, and I don't like it. Scary stories. There was one scary story about it's the end of the game, but I'll throw some like a picture up or something wacky. It was a really scary place. It was. Wait. How can I try to say this story? We used to go hang out at a cemetery, which is kind of fucked up, anyways. And there's a huge hill in the cemetery where it was called Dead Man's Curve, and we used to go up there and like hang out and like ride down on our bikes or like mountain bikes and like see how fast we can get. And this hill was so fucking scary, and we call it Dead Man's Curve because it was like it had a little curve to it, but it's really steep. And there was a few tombstones with was supposed to be blood on it. But as I got older, I found out it was just red paint to scare people. But not the scary part isn't even that. The scary part is that there was a mental health institute like right behind the cemetery. And there was days where we go there and hang out at night, and we would hear like screams and shit, and all like people always just used to tell us that people were getting murdered there, or people were killing each other. You know, cops had to come to it, and a lot of the people around my town where I grew up had always said that, you know, people go there and, you know, some of the people, like the patients, kill each other. So we would go there and like try to listen, and sometimes we even like try to sneak in, but there was a lot of security, and like we would become, you know, too scared and too much of a pussy to actually get close. But that always scared the fuck out of me, and I'll never forget it because I went back maybe like a year or two ago just to drive up there, because I drove up there with my car and actually recorded some my car footage in the cemetery, and I guess it's still there, but it's not a mental health place. I don't know what it is now, but it's always scared the fuck out of me. So that was a scary place. she has any embarrassing bonus stories. Well, actually, when I was in high school, I forget what year I was, and the girl who I absolutely fucking loved, like all my high school years, she sat in front of me, and we flirted all like every class, and especially the Spanish class. And one day, God forbid, you know, fucking it happens to all the dudes. You guys know what I'm talking about. Fucking tent city boner cat all day, and the Spanish teacher asked me to go to the board and do something, and I literally had to like crouch walk. I had to creep to the chalkboard, and nobody knew what the hell was going on. And I said that I had like a really bad pains in my stomach and I couldn't really walk, and nobody had any idea. And I acted like a complete idiot. I was like, "Oh my god, my stomach is really hurting me." I don't know, you know. I was like, "Mrs. Babasio," you know, fucking. I just got a text. I was like, "Oh my stomach hurts," and so I just ran back to my seat, but I almost got caught, and I was just like, that was the only time I ever had a problem with that shit. But that was pretty fucked up. And last, she asked, "Have I ever heard my parents have sex?" Thankfully, no. I've never heard them having sex. I never like knew that they were ever like fucking banging in the rooms next door. So I've never heard any of my family having sex. None of that. So that's a fucking good thing, and I love it. So this has run a lot longer than I thought it would. So everybody, enjoy your weekend, enjoy the summer, and fucking peace out. Later.